Hey everyone, it's Josie, and today I wanted to talk about my past few months. So in December, I was officially diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. I wanted to take this video to talk about when I realized I was autistic. So I, for many years now, have been on this constant going schedule, trying to prove myself that I am capable of functioning like everyone else in society. I knew that I was different, caught on as a teenager, that I was obviously different from other teenagers. I didn't realize how traumatic my childhood was, not knowing that I was autistic. And when I was about 15, I completely shut down. Started mimicking other people around me to fit in with everyone. I started developing more unhealthy coping skills. I stopped trying to tell people that I was struggling. I stopped trying to care. I didn't know how to express anything. I wasn't communicating very well, and I was just mimicking people. And I reached a point by the time I was like 21 that I didn't know who I was. I started seeking out treatment for like anxiety and depression. In the past 4 years of trying to do that, I've been told by about 2-3 different therapists that there was a possibility that I was actually on the autism spectrum, but they didn't know what to do about it. That was it. I had misdiagnoses constantly, and even whenever I got my most recent job, I actually took it to the point where I had set people that I mimicked, and I would take parts of who they were and I would mimic that. In 2020, when the COVID shutdown kind of happened in March, I couldn't function every single day. I was having breakdowns. I didn't know how to express anything. When the shutdown happened, I was like the happiest person, and I didn't really know why. And then what started happening during this whole thing was I started picking up books that I liked again, started stimming with my hands again, and then that made me realize that like I used to stim before a lot. I was suppressing all of my stimming to seem normal at work every day, and I was suppressing so many things just to fit in with people. It was like the first time that I could be myself without being ashamed or judged, and it felt amazing. That's when I started realizing, I think it was like August, that I just was like, I'm autistic. I have been mimicking people for about 10 years now, trying to pretend to be everyone else, and here's me, and here I found me. And it was really new for me. I didn't know what to do with this. I realized that the only thing that was really holding me back from accepting this fully was the fact that I needed somebody to tell me, which I feel like is like the worst feeling, because I knew it, but I didn't know it. And the reason being is, if I actually ran through with you my childhood and my teenage years, we would be here for a very long time. But the amount of times that I was told that I was nothing and I was stupid and I wouldn't go anywhere in my life, and the amount of times that I was compared to my siblings and told that I wasn't doing enough, told that I had more energy, that my anxiety was just getting the best of me and I was being an over-emotional girl, that was replaying. And I needed someone to just look at me and say that my brain just functioned differently. So I did go through the process of getting an assessment done. I was officially diagnosed, but what has honestly changed? A lot. There is just that part of me that no longer worries about what people think. That part of me that can finally accept who I am. And not having that constant feeling of never being good enough to others being like, my brain's broken, when in reality it's just different. And I see the world differently. 2020 was really depressing, but I was finally able to accept something that I was always shamed and judged for. And I always hated myself for. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any questions or topics that you want me to go over, I am really just figuring out a lot about myself. And it's been really difficult because when I realized how much I was masking, when I realized how much I was mimicking, when I realized what I was doing to fit in with people and the extent I was going and how I was burning myself out and how I was wearing myself down, the childhood trauma of everything, there is so much. So if you guys have questions, if you guys have topics, leave it in the comments or get a hold of me on my social media pages, which are in the descriptions below. And until then, you guys have a good day and a good week, and I will see you soon. Bye.